When you build out your website, one of the most important things you need to do is make sure that that website is SEO optimized. And not only that, every single page of the website must be search engine optimized in order to help it rank better and actually help push your listing towards the top of the search results. But don't you wish there was some kind of tool or something that will guide you along the process to make sure you're doing SEO correctly as you build out your pages? As a matter of fact, there is. I use this tool all the time and it helps tremendously with making that happen. What up there, guys? Izzy here once again with Get Busy LLC, helping contractors and home service business owners understand the internet, website design, SEO, get their business found online. In this video, I want to talk about SEO and how to properly optimize every single page and how to use a specific tool, the one I recommend, to make sure that when you're building out your pages of your website, that every single one of them is search engine optimized specifically and perfectly for every search that you want to get found for on your website. Now, the whole point of SEO is to structure your website so it gets found for certain things that people are looking for in your local market. On this example, I'm going to use a lawn care website. I just helped finish up for a guy who wanted to get it done. But one of the things that you need to do when structuring your website is like I tell people, don't just build out a website for Google, build it out for a human being. But at the same time, there's certain rules that you must follow with search engine optimization and SEO. And I talk about them constantly on my video. The five main rules of SEO is your title tag, your meta description, your H1 title tag, your H2s and H3 title tags, and of course, the content of your website. If you get those dialed in on every single page, you're going to do tremendously well with every single page and ranking for whatever search term you're going to do. Like I said, that's just the basics, the fundamentals of search engine optimization. But is there a tool out there that you can use to help you along the way? Actually, there is. There's something called Yoast SEO. I use this as a plugin on the WordPress websites that I built all of the time. And what it is that basically it's almost like a parent holding the child's hand and guiding them along a pathway. And it makes sure that you are doing a correct job. And the way it does it is by marketing with red, yellow, or green. If you're doing a terrible job, it's going to be marked as red. You're pretty close, it'll be yellow. If you did a great job, it'll turn green. And it also has like a readability factor on there. And it kind of judges and sees how well that website page will actually read. I don't emphasize too much on that on these pages when I build out. Most of the time, it just turns out green anyways. And I use ChatGPT for all of the content. And if as long as you train the ChatGPT correctly, you're going to do a great job. But the way I use this plugin, I use it alongside my website templates that I've built. Now, these website templates and pages that I've built does pretty much 90% of the work for an individual who wants to build out their website. And the reason I built these for me. As people started reaching out to me and wanted websites built, I would start them all from scratch and start building them out. And it would be a lot of work. And as I started to learn more about this website design, SEO and stuff like that, I was like, you know what? Why don't I just build some kind of like template to begin with, some kind of thing to start off with? And this is exactly what I did. And it pretty much eliminates 90% of the work that I needed to do in order to build out a website. It didn't matter the home industry. Now my templates designed more for home industries and contractors and things like that. I have built some oddball ones like for like an RV resort. I've done it with it, and it still worked out really well. Still ranked the website all the way to the top and pushed that listing to the top. But for the most part, these are built for contractors. And I used Yoast SEO, this plugin, and it shows you how to, and like I said, it's guiding you along as you build out your website. Make sure the SEO that you're doing on it is correct. So I'm going to share with you guys how this plugin works, and I'll show you an example of it, how it's working. So just to show you how Yoast SEO works on a WordPress website, and I use this plugin, I use the completely free version. I don't see any reason to pay for any of this extra stuff. I mean, this isn't a law firm website or something like that. It's just a lawn care. You don't really need anything crazy. It's one of the reasons that I like working with contractors and home service business owners. A lot of this stuff is not, you don't really need to go over the top. If you just do the basics and fundamentals, you're going to blow away your competition because most contractors and home service business owners aren't even doing anything like this. So your competition is very weak, basically online. Out in the real world, I have no idea, but online, they're extremely weak. But just to show you, so for this example, I'm going to use my service page template right here, where it's like I said, it's guiding you along. And up here, you can see the title tag. It says service number 5 plus service area plus the business name. So it's already telling you how to write the title tag of the website. And then as I go through the Yoast SEO, it's going to show you how to add the meta description. But right here, this is called the H1 title tag. These here are H2s. Some of these are H2s. H2s. These are all H3s. You can see right there, it tells you on the template. And then it's structured in a way where it gives you plenty of framework for you to start adding in some content for the particular service that you want to build out. So like I said, this eliminates 90% of this whole SEO crap that people overcomplicate and things like that. So let me show you guys how I used this to build a sod installation page in Woodstock, Georgia, right? So here's the page. So this guy does sod installation. So here's the H1 title. So let's go ahead and open up Edit with Elementor. I use the Elementor website builder. It makes everything a piece of cake. So here you go. And then you go to the little cog wheel here. It used to be here in the bottom, but for some reason Elementor put it here at the top, but I'm getting used to it now. You just get on here, the little cog wheel, and you'll see Yoast is in your page settings right here. So I have to just click on it, and it's going to tell you focus key phrase. So you tell Yoast SEO that this is what you want this page, the focus keyword of this page, which is sod installation Woodstock GA. And you can see SEO analysis, it says everything is great, as well as the readability. Everything is a green light. So all you have to do is go into the search appearance part right here, and you click on it, and it's going to show you what it's going to look like on a desktop, your title tag and meta description, and also shows you the mobile results as well. You can see that right there. But you can see sod installation Woodstock, Georgia, fast, hassle-free upgrades. And here's the slug for it. And then skip the wait. And then you see how I added sod installation in Woodstock, Georgia. It makes it super easy to do. And so that's done already, right? And then so as I built this website out, or this page, here's the H1 title tag, sod installation Woodstock, Georgia. And I start adding up the content where I kind of jab people, the customers, like kind of remind them as to why they were online in the first place. Like, why were you online looking for sod installation? Oh, that's right. Your lawn looks like crap. You want a new one, right? Or you don't want to deal with doing it yourself or something like that. And then this guy's the answer to those problems and why they're the answer to the problems. Here's the type of sod that they install. Here's the type of grasses they install, where they install them, and just write all the content out, the steps that you're going to go into when installing the sod, the email form, final call to action. There's probably like 800 words of content on here, something like that. But this Yoast SEO is guiding you along the way to make sure you're not screwing it all up. So everything's green. So I'm going to show you if you, for some reason you did something wrong, what it ends up doing. So I went ahead and made some alterations to this page, and just to show you if I screwed anything up, it's guiding you along the way. So here's the H1 title tag. It just says sod installation. I changed the H2 here to just say sod installation without the Woodstock. I changed the title tag. I changed the meta description, and now you see that it needs improvement. So as you click down on here, it's going to tell you what you need to do. And it says right here, the keyword phrase was found 2 times. That's less than the number recommended of 3 times for a text of this length. So it's telling you that you need to put in your keyword at least 2 more times based on the amount of text that you have on this page. You can see that I took that out, the keyword, so it's telling me how to fix that. And then the keyword phrase in the title. Not all of your words from the keyword phrase, sod installation Woodstock, Georgia, appear in the SEO title, basically the H1 title. You see that? It's telling me that I need to put my keyword in there, which is sod installation Woodstock, Georgia. Key phrase in the meta description. See, I went in there and took that out. Let me show you really quick. See, I took it all out. I just put sod installation. It doesn't say Woodstock, Georgia. I took it out of the meta description as well. So it's telling me keyword in the meta description. The meta description has been specified, but it does not contain the keyword phrase. Boom. Keyword phrase and subheadings. Use more of your keyword phrase in the H2 or H3 subheadings. See, that's exactly what I did. I took it out of this. So it's telling me I need to put that into this page in order for it to be SEO optimized. And then sometimes it'll tell you in the images. See, when you put in images, you have to make sure that your images too have some kind of sod installation Woodstock, Georgia. So you're telling the search engine that's what this image is all about. All that stuff has to be implemented. And this thing will tell you that you need to add some they call it alt text on each one of the images. It'll mark it for you and tell you to fix that as well. Or if you're overdoing it, it'll tell you if you put in your keyword in there way too many times. They call that keyword stuffing. It'll tell you that you put in way too many keywords, so you start taking them all out. So let's go ahead and fix all of this. So there you go. I went ahead and fixed everything. Now let's go back to it. And now we're good to go. It's a green light. It tells you everything there is to do, and your page is good to go. And like I said, I do this for every single page. So like you see here, I just built a page for mulch installation, professional mulch installation, Woodstock, Georgia, and everything's lighting up green, following that template and using this tool to make sure that as I build, everything is correct. It's got another page for land clearing in Woodstock, Georgia. Same thing. Followed my template, followed Yoast SEO, added everything according to my whole structure here. And there you go. It's sitting pretty on all green. I even have location pages. He's got a bunch of location pages, and every single one of them has unique content, and every one of them structured with Yoast SEO. I use Yoast SEO and make sure everything's green lit, and every single page is SEO optimized and ready to start ranking on Google here in this particular area. Now, in this area, I don't think it'd be too much difficult to rank out. I think the population is less than 40,000 people. I don't see much competition. It will take some time for Google to pick all this stuff up and for this gentleman to start getting some reviews and get some things going. But with time, this website's going to perform extremely well. And this is just based from me building so many websites and seeing what happens when you do this correctly. They just start climbing. Because all you're doing is you're not just giving Google what it wants, you're giving your customers. So let's see, a customer lands on this website. It's pretty crystal clear what this guy does, right? He does lawn care services in Woodstock, Georgia. And he does sod installation, hardscape, mulch, tree. Isn't it pretty obvious what this guy does? So a human being's going to see this, dance around this website, check out some of his pages, what he does. They're going to click on his business profile. It's just naturally going to start to climb because we're giving the end user exactly what you want. That's what SEO is. And I always tell people, build a website, build your content for a human being, and because that's what Google's looking for anyways. So there you have it. That's how I use that plugin for WordPress, Yoast SEO, to make sure every single page I build on a website is search engine optimized to get the best results for a client that needs a website built and starts generating more leads. So if you guys want to do some of this stuff on your own, I have my complete template. You can click on the description below. You can take a look at the template. I have my link there in the description below that has my services. If you guys need help with any of this SEO stuff, the website, Google Business Profile, like I said, all the stuff's down there below. And if you guys end up doing this stuff for yourself, building out your own website, building out and restructuring your Google Business Profile, and you want to start checking out where your rankings are, I made a video for you can check out right here that shows you how anybody can start looking to see where you actually stand with your search results. So that's all I got for you guys today. If you guys, like I said, need any help with any of that stuff, all my links are in the description below. And that's all I got for you guys today. Till next time.